We're on the campus of Mountain Empire Community College. And what's your name?
My name is David Villanueva.
Where do you live?
I live in Wise, Virginia.
And you're a Power Grant participant. Where were you working previously when you were laid off?
Previously, I was working with Natural Resources, but they don't deal with coal. But I had been working previously before that with the Justice Corporation in Appalachia, Virginia.
David, how did you first find out about the Power Grant and the training and retraining program?
When I first heard about Power Grant, I was going to a job fair for Southern Coal. They had a job fair at the VEC in Norton, and there was a guy there that was talking about it. And previously, me and my wife had been discussing about me going back to school to try to get my HVAC certification, and this program popped up and gonna pay for everything, and I said I'll go that route.
I'm wondering how the transition from years of working and more working and a little more working to taking classes at a community college. What was that like?
It's tough, especially when you're working during the day and then having to go to school at night, and you leave the house at 5 o'clock in the morning, get home at 11 o'clock at night. It's rough, but I've kind of got back into it a little bit, and it's kind of working out a little bit for me. Kind of enjoying it right now.
Did you have trouble in the beginning finding the financial aid office, knowing which parking area to park in?
Yes, I had a little bit of trouble. I had to ask some of the younger students around here to direct my way to which way I had to go here and all that. But everything's working out. I've kind of enjoyed being on campus and being one of the older students out here.
Now, which training are you in here at Mountain Empire?
I am taking the HVAC, take classes on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and we're learning how to set up heat pumps and run ductwork and everything else. It's a real good program.
What do you think about the future of, I know we've looked at some of this, you and I, but the future of jobs available in air conditioning and refrigeration?
I think it's a job that's going to be around for a little while, and maybe not so much in this area. But then again, like I said, everybody's got to have heat and cooling for summer and winter.
In your particular training in HVAC, what do you hope to get out of it? You know, besides a piece of paper that says you know what you're doing when it comes to heating and air conditioning.
Yeah. Well, I hope to get land a pretty good sized job, or a real good job that I can learn to expand the thoughts of me being a heating and cooling guy. Maybe get in with a bigger company here that and learn some more and train some more. And I've got good professors here and stuff like that. So it's I hope to be able to get a good job.
So after several years of working, and I assume where you worked in coal, you've been laid off before. You know what that feels like. But for those who haven't experienced that in our audience, I imagine that's a pretty terrifying prospect. I mean, your unemployment insurance runs out. It's not meant to go forever, and it's only so much. It's not what you were making before. It's a percentage. What do you do?
Well, it is kind of scary because, I mean, when you've got a family and you got to support them and you're basically the only person that's working, it's hard. It's tough, and you got to learn to live and do without things that you normally would have to do. But at the beginning of it, it was pretty exciting. Hey, I've worked all these years. I'm going to take a couple weeks off. But after a while, it gets to you, and you need to get back to work. And finding work was a little bit tough, especially when you've been making quite a good money, and then all of a sudden you're half of what you're making. It's tough.
In my travels as Power Grant Coordinator, I've come across quite a few dislocated coal industry workers who were interested in the training and quite willing to do it, but they didn't have the time. And the reason was because they were working, and they were working very often more than one job. Have you been in that situation before, and have you known people who have been connected to coal that have been laid off and then had that issue, had that problem?
Yes, I have been in that position there. I've had to work some extra jobs here and there just to make ends meet. Um, and I do know some other people that have. They're working. I can work one extra job and be fine. But I've known people that have worked 2 or 3 jobs extra, and they just don't have time to go to school. And it's rough for me. Me personally, I work Monday through Thursday, 7 o'clock to 5:30, and I actually have to take off 30 extra minutes so I can come to school here. But my boss has really been working with me on that to allow me to do that, and some people can't do that. I have to take classes at night. I wish I could take them during the day, but I have to work, and I can't do that. So, but if we could have some extra help as far as help paying for some of the bills and stuff, that would help out a little bit. I mean, we're not asking for you to take all our bills and take care of them all. We just maybe a little bit here, there, just to help out some of these guys that are working 2 or 3 jobs, so they can get the training that they need, so they can get back on their feet a little bit.
What advice would you give to other dislocated coal industry workers?
My advice is, if they're paying for it, take the classes. Take advantage of what you can get for free right now. Pretty much is what you're getting for free. And when they said they were going to pay for it, hey, I jumped on it and took advantage of it. And get the training that you need. I mean, get out of the coal business because it's not going to be there long. But my advice is to take full advantage of what you can get.